So now we're going to go to area code 786. 786, you are live and on the air.
Hey, Blair, that's me. This is Monica McCoy. It is a Florida.
Hey, Monica.
That's correct.
Monica, what's going on, lady?
I'm doing quite fine. How are you doing this evening?
Doing excellent, doing well. Have you listened to the show?
Yes, I am. I got in about 7:15ish.
Okay, cool. What are your thoughts on what you've heard so far?
Sounds like men who are speaking from experience. Obviously, I heard two of the guys, Santos' brother, and then the last guy, Eugene. But these are men who, they've been through through a marriage, not through like Esther and son, but they've been. Yeah, there you go. So they have dealt with the goods and bads, ups and downs. I've never been married, so I can't per se speak on how relate to their experiences per se. But as far as the question of do you need more than love to create a great relationship, my opinion, my thought is absolutely. I look at it like this. In order for any relationship to work, it's just, follow me now, it might sound like a silly analogy, but I believe this to be true. It's just like baking a cake. You have very essential ingredients of cake. You have flour, milk, eggs, sugar, etc., right? You do not make a cake with only eggs. You do not make a cake with only butter. You do not make a cake with only sugar. It takes all of these essential ingredients to make this cake, to make this cake. So for a relationship, while love is a very essential ingredient, one of the essential ingredients, just like the milk is in a cake, you need other essential ingredients. No, love is not all we need. We need more than that. We need compatibility. You know what I'm saying?
Monica, let me ask you a question, and then I want to kick it to Ted because I'm sure he has a question as well. I'm sure he wants to weigh in as well.
Okay.
So if you watch any type of movie or listen to music and everything that is sold to us is love. Love will push you through. It doesn't matter if you've been in an accident, if you were out of work, if you were unfaithful to your mate, or it doesn't matter. Your love will push you through. Where do we get that from? Because pretty much every woman I've ever talked to is like, no, it's got to be more than love. It's, love ain't going to be the only thing. Where do we get this idea that love is just the only thing that you need in a relationship? Where does that come from?
I think it comes from the fact that love is an emotion, and as as humans, we tend to express ourselves emotionally. I know it's often said that women are more emotional creatures than men, which generally speaking is true. However, men have emotions too. I mean, most anger is an emotion. You know what I'm saying? They say women, like I have a friend who says he doesn't believe women should own guns because, we're too emotional, but who commits most crimes related with guns? I think those are men. So emotions are very important. We all experience emotions to some, right. So when we all experience emotions in one way, shape, or form. Sorry. So I think it's because love is an emotion, and we're taught love, most of us, from birth. Love is that pinnacle emotion that makes a great part of the human experience. And people have this mindset, you should love me unconditionally. You should love me with ups and downs, which in some cases are true. But if your behind is out there beating and cheating on me, I can still love you, but I don't have to still be with you. Like, we're not sticking around for this. But it's that mindset of, because love is an emotion, let's tell you that, no, you cannot build a relationship off of one important building block alone. It's not going to work with just love alone, in my opinion. Now, love is important. But you cannot build a relationship without love either. Love is a requirement for a successful relationship to be successful. So I think I'm kind of love out. It's in there. It's not the only
what
thing.
Do you think? You agree, disagree? What's your thoughts, man?
I have a question for Monica. Monica, are you familiar with the love drug?
The love drug? No, I'm not.
Okay. It's your body produces it. You know which one I'm talking about?
Gosh, is it serotonin? Is it
in that direction, right? So you're talking neurochemistry, right? So there's a neurochemical called oxytocin, and oxytocin.
Okay, yeah.
Right. That is the bonding chemical. So women
absolutely for women especially.
Right. Women secrete significantly more oxytocin. Now, when you get pregnant, your oxytocin levels goes through the ceiling. And when you breastfeed, they go even higher.
Right.
So, and that has you bond. That's the neurochemical that has you bond with your baby. And it's not that men don't bond with their children, but your brain, the neurochemistry, the neurobiology of your body and brain is telling you bond with this baby, and you can't even help it. Now, the same thing happens when a man and woman come together. You secrete significantly more, and your brain is telling you bond with this man, and when you make love, your oxytocin levels go up. Now, we secrete oxytocin, but we don't secrete nearly as much as yours, and testosterone can block the flow of oxytocin. So, there are so many ways that men could end up not having that bonding feeling, but it's almost like a drug for human beings. It's the feel-good neurochemistry. It's you then sometimes wonder, is it like this neurochemistry that's like a drug that we love feeling, or is it really love?
I think it's a combination of both. I've learned is a lot of times human beings, we're addicted to the feelings that keep us disappointed. We're addicted to feeling, we will create sometimes certain situations so that we stay. We'll create certain scenarios so that we stay in a certain situation because we're addicted to a certain feeling.
Okay.
I know that's not in the direction of love, but I'm just saying as far as how you're talking about, producing this chemical and getting a certain feeling off of it. But one thing my pastor said about a month ago that I never forgot is he said when it comes to emotions, you have to remember emotions have no intelligence. So what I got from that is if you make primarily most of your decisions off of emotions, it's not a good look. That doesn't mean do not be ever emotional because we're still human. We still love, we still laugh, we still cry, still feel sympathy, all that stuff, all that jazz. But if you're primarily making your decisions, like this man, is cheating on you, he's no good for you, not a good leader, whatever it is, but I love him. Okay, but you need to open your eyes and make rational decisions and see you might love this man, but this is not a healthy relationship for you to be in.
So, Monica, let's put cheating aside. Help me understand from your perspective as a woman, if you're saying if you only make decisions based on love, that may not be in your best interest. So you may not know this, and I can tell you not all men cheat, okay? So we can't categorize cheating as being a quality that all men have. So
I wasn't saying that all men were cheating.
No. Just stay with me. I never said you said that.
Okay.
I'm just stay with
all
me.
Right.
All right. I want to know what else do you think it takes to create a great relationship? If love is the flower, and you need eggs and sugar and butter and all these other things, what are the other things that you need? And I'm asking you to tell me as a woman what you think those other things are.
All right. It takes, among other things, trust. It takes communication. It takes compatibility. It takes similar morals and values of, two people. And I have to like you. I can love you and not like you, and vice versa. But before I love you, I have to actually like you as a person. And that might sound a little crazy, but I have to actually legitimately like you for you, as opposed to I just fell in love with you because of this chemical, because of oxytocin being secreted from my I forget which gland, but
your oxytocin could secrete because you had great sex, and you may not like the person.
But, hey, there you go. Yeah, there you go. So, which is one reason why you shouldn't be, soul time with everybody. But that's another subject for another day.
So what? How do you know if you're not compatible with someone?
You have to invest time with them, if you choose to.
Well, no, I didn't ask how do you know if you are. How do you know if you're not compatible?
It's just maybe I'm sure I invest a little time with that person and a certain vibe I might get, or if I start to see certain patterns.
And that tells you that you are not compatible?
That could be one way, and I'm not saying that's the only way. I'm just, right off the top of my head, it's but you have to spend time with that person. Some type of time, where you you want to know them. Oh, okay, well, when we go out, I notice, you observe them. You observe them. You see how, like I said, about habits. You see certain habits that they have or don't have.
Right. So
you got to see if they line up with your morals and values.
Okay, good. So how do you know?
Hey, Monica. Hey, Ted, I want to hold Monica on the line and everything, but I want to get to another caller real quick. Monica, can you stay with us for just a minute?
Sure.